Welcome to the Hollywood Racks installation video for the TRS platform hitch rack. The TRS is designed to carry 2 bikes and will fit tires up to 4.5 inches wide. Retract the rear spring pin and insert the hitch tube into the folding bracket. After inserting, the rear spring pin will drop into the large hole in the square tube. Align the small hole of the folding bracket with the small hole of the square tube. Insert the bolt through the washer and the small hole in the main bracket. Fix the washer and nut on the other side and tighten securely. For the HR3000, insert the receiver tube into the hitch and align the holes of the trailer hitch with the holes of the receiver tube. Place the lock washer and then the flat washer onto the hitch pin bolt. Next, insert and tighten the hitch pin bolt securely through the hitch and into the receiver tube using a wrench. Insert the safety clip through the hole at the end of the hitch pin. For the HR3500, slide the hitch tube into the trailer hitch until it stops. Remove the locking head from the hitch pin and insert it through the hole in the trailer hitch and receiver tube until it passes through the opposite side. Reinstall the locking head. Tighten the front lever until good and snug. The front lever position after tightening should always be pointed to the side to avoid damage when going up or down steep driveways. To get the rack ready for final assembly, pull the rear spring pin out and rotate it down until the front spring pin clicks into place. Place the tire cage onto the square bracket and align the holes. Insert the bolts through the tire cage and install the washers and nuts. Repeat for the second tire cage. Tighten and secure. When finished, rotate the tire cages up. Insert the wheel ratchet strap and then the carriage bolt into the open end of each wheel tray half. Place the upper plate on top and the lower plate below the wheel tray half. Then insert the carriage bolt through the holes and install the washer and nut onto the bolt. Repeat the steps for the other tray half. Slide the other wheel tray between the upper and lower plates and install the carriage bolt, washer, and nut. Tighten both nuts evenly while keeping the 2 sides aligned. Place the large nylon washers on top of the main frame tubing. Feed the tray through the tire cage and position the carriage bolts so they can be dropped through the holes of the main frame. Adjust the tray so it is centered. Install the washers and nuts on the bottom of the main frame and tighten securely. Repeat for the second tray. Attach the stickers included onto the front of the tray covering the seam. Slide the inside tire hook onto the inside ratchet arm with the trigger facing the driver's side and with the hook facing the vehicle. Slide the outside tire hook onto the outside ratchet arm with the trigger facing the passenger side and with the hook facing the vehicle. Insert the stop screw and the lock washer on top of the ratchet posts. To fold the rack up flat against the car, first rotate the tire cages down, then pull the front spring pin and rotate the rack up until it clicks into place. You can use the wheel straps to secure the ratchet post. You can also adjust the tension on the ratchet posts by tightening the Allen bolt on the post's bracket. To return the rack to its in-use position, pull the rear spring pin and gently lower the rack until it clicks into place. To tilt the rack down for cargo access, slightly lift up on the main frame and remove the snapper pin. Pull the front spring pin and lower the rack until it stops. To return the rack to its in-use position, raise the main frame until it clicks into place. Slightly lift the main frame and insert and engage the snapper pin. The rack should be in the in-use position with the tire cages rotated up. Rotate the ratchet post outwards until it stops. Make sure the wheel tray ratchet straps are undone. Lift the bike and place the front wheel firmly against the inside of the tire cage. Rotate the ratchet post back towards the bike. Pull down on the ratchet handle to firmly engage the tire just in front of the fork. Secure the ratchet straps on both the front and the rear wheel. The ratchet straps should be located below the axles or slightly closer toward the center of the bike. Repeat for the second bike. To unload the bikes, undo the ratchet straps. Engage the trigger on the ratchet post handle and slide the hook up. Rotate the post away from the bike until it stops and remove the bike. Double check before driving that the hooks are firmly engaged against the tire and that the ratchet straps are secured.